Because I know Mike Zimmer said, that you already had a big role last year and that he really didn't anticipate it changing all that much. But with Kyle gone, obviously you're the starting tight end. You take on that role. 3 years in now, knowing what you know about playing the position in the NFL, what do you have to do for yourself to grab hold of that role and be successful in it, where you're playing, an entire, starters minutes, starters workload, all 17 games this season?
For sure. Going back to the offseason, like kind of we had talked about it, just having that time, I feel like for sure for me, knowing, okay, I'm going to be the starter, knowing, okay, what to expect. So now, obviously the workload is going to be increased. I need to, be running. I'm working hard, but, it's obviously just going to keep going up and keep going up. So for me, I just take every role what it is, and I just try to make the most out of every opportunity. And Coach Zim, he's done a great job, obviously, implementing me in these past 2 years. But definitely, I feel like my role will increase, and it is increasing.
Dane, then Sam.
If you could think back to your rookie year and just how much there was to learn, just how much more comfortable do you feel and confident do you feel in the offense now compared to back then when you were kind of trying to crash course and everything?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable out there. This is my 3rd year in this offense, and Coach Perriani, he's putting me in every spot possible. In this offense, it's really cool because you can line guys up all over the place. So just finding in on the details and learning the whole concept, not just, okay, what do I have on this play or this play? Now it's, okay, if I was out here, what would I do? Or, what I'm saying? Just trying to break it down in details and so I can just go out there and play fast.
Sam, then Don.
Yeah, Irv, you and Tyler Conklin had a lot of production when you played together late last season. Just how do you think you guys complement each other, and what have your impressions of him been?
I'm very, very excited about me and Conk together out there. Conk he's a great player, great guy on and off the field. And I feel like as a tight end, you want to be able to move, and you want to be able to not only be a threat in the pass game, but in the run game as well. And, I feel like me and Conk are one of the best at doing that. So just with that being said, I'm very excited about, me and him playing together and having this opportunity.
Don, then Dane.
In terms of being a vocal leader now that you're the guy, do you feel like you now have more permission to be yourself? Are you that vocal leader, or how do things change for you that way?
I feel like I've always kind of, like I always try to be myself, at the end of the day. But in terms of leadership roles, for sure, Rudy was a big leader in the tight end room and on this team. So, I just try to learn from guys like that, and, just be myself out there and, lead by example for sure.
Dane, then Courtney.
Irv, with Kyle gone, do you put more pressure on yourself to be that guy and be the guy who can produce? There's a lot of pass catchers across the board, but do you put more pressure on yourself this year, knowing you kind of moved up a rank on the depth chart?
For sure. I'm always hard on myself in terms of, production and in terms of, making the most out of my opportunities. But, I know obviously my opportunities are going to go up. So just trying to just take it day by day, really. And every time, the ball is up in the air, or, if every route I'm running or every block I need to make, I'm going to do my best to make it.
This is just an observation from when we've seen you the 2 times at OTAs, but you look bigger. Granted, you're far away on the field, so maybe that's wrong. But have you put more muscle on? Have you put more weight on? Do you feel like physically from year 2 to where you are year 3, what's changed, if anything?
For sure. I feel like diet is definitely something that's not really talked about too much. I think it's very key. And for me, just being home in New Orleans this offseason, my cousin, she's about to graduate from Tulane and be a registered dietitian. And so she's calculated all of my meals exactly. Okay, you need this much protein, you need this many calories, you need this. So And it's just having that, like, it's just awesome. You don't have to worry about, okay, what am I going to eat today or anything. And then the work always comes first in that sense. I mean, getting bigger, faster, stronger, being the best version of yourself possible.
How does that make you feel on the field? Like how has it felt kind of running around now that you're kind of watching what you eat and all that kind of stuff? Does that make a difference that you can feel?
Most definitely makes a difference. I mean, you're not sluggish out there. You don't feel heavy or slow. You know, a lot of times after you eat, you kind of get tired. But, you know, when you're eating healthy and eating the proper things, you know, it's like fuel for your car. You know, you putting the best gas in you.
How do you go about watching what you eat in New Orleans, Irv?
It's tough for sure. I mean, you know, you gotta have your cheat meals here and there. You know, get some crawfish, a shrimp po' boy or something. You know, one of those things. But for the most part, my family eats pretty healthy, so you know that helps. It's not like I'm eating the healthy food, and my family's over here eating, you know, fried shrimp and all this and making me feel bad. So it's cool having, you know, their support in terms of a healthy lifestyle as well.